Naia Love Stories. Like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. On the other side, the grassland looked greener. The higher the coconut, the sweeter the jelly. Sometimes you keep climbing for more and more, but what sweet Nanny got to go run our belly. One day, Nanny Goat was in the garden, rolling around and sniffing on the leaves. Buck Goat was down by the mango tree, grazing slowly and chewing on the weeds. The kids were playing in the grass because the yard was full of adventure, juking jankros of Jamaica and catching crabs with their colorful claw. Nanny Goat was getting hungry, and she really did feel for something sweet. She didn't like the look of the dusty grass that was underneath the mango tree. In the distance, she saw grass was greener. Eating a yard just didn't make sense. She wanted to go where the green grass was, but in the way was a barbed wire fence. Nanny Goat wanted the green grass. She had to taste it by hook or by crook. So she started to scheme how to get past the fence for the grass she wanted to talk. She didn't want to get scratched by barbed wire on top or get caught by dusty soil underneath. Nanny Goat was too pretty to mash up her face, and she knew God never liked ugly. She scanned the whole of her surroundings, and her eyes shone bright when she saw it. The gap in the fence at the corner, she was mager, she could slip through it. Nanny Goat had to smile up herself. When she got through, she was full of glee. She started to chew on the green grass, then she saw the coconut tree. The perfect way to clean her dirty heart and fill up Nanny Goat's belly. She decided to climb the coconut tree for cocoa water and cocoa jelly. When she reached the top of the tree, she bust one open and tasted the sweet treats. Glug, 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 she boxed down the juice, then she nam off the coconut meat. 1, 2, 3 for the best coconut she ever did eat. She sat back, rubbed her belly and said, "That did sweet me, you see?" She wanted to pick a few to eat and pack a few to save and keep. But she knew she couldn't tell the kids them. Through the fence she did creep. So every day when the kids weren't looking, she'd sneak off to fill up her belly. She'd climb to the top of the coconut tree for cocoa water and cocoa jelly. The kids were in the ackee tree swiping rat-bat and splashing with their river mama friends. Nanny left the kids playing in the yard through their fun just never seemed to end. Nanny Goat snuck off to smile up herself and eat the grass through the fence that was green. Then she went to clean off her dirty heart with cocoa water and cocoa jelly. 1, 2, 3 for the best coconut she ever did eat. She sat back, rubbed her belly and said, "That did sweet me, you see?" The next day, the kids were playing in the yard searching for treasure lost in Savlamar. Every now and then, Nanny Goat would say, "Picnic, nobody go too far." When the kids weren't looking, Nanny Goat snuck off to eat the grass through the fence that was green. Then she went to clean off her dirty heart with cocoa water and cocoa jelly. 1, 2, 3 for the best coconut she ever did eat. She sat back, rubbed her belly and said, "That did sweet me, you see?" But as Nanny Goat was climbing down, she heard a woof and a growl from beneath. "Woof, woof, woof," barked the maga dog. One ran over, but soon there were 3. It's not that Nanny never liked dogs, she just wasn't expecting it. The barks were so loud and their teeth were sharp, Nanny almost jumped out of her skin. Then she heard a great big rumble. It felt like thunder at the bottom of her belly. Her stomach felt bad. She had to run. She knew she had to get ready. What a thing, she named too many coconuts. She really loved the coconut jelly, but she never realized that the coconuts were going to mash up her belly. Nanny Goat had to get back quick. She dashed her coconuts to get rid of them. When the coconuts fell, the dogs howled and ran. Nanny ran back to the garden. When she came back in a panic, Puck had to ask Nanny Goat, "What is it?" "Men yam too much grass and coconut. My belly mash up. I want to vomit." "You bugger you," Buck laughed. The kids were confused. Why was Nanny Goat's face full of dread? Buck Goat made Nanny some hot bush tea. Then he turned to the kids them and said, "On the other side, the grass might look greener. The higher the coconut, the sweeter the jelly. Sometimes you keep climbing for more and more, but what sweet Nanny Goat are gonna run her belly." After that, did Nanny go back for coconuts? Nanny Goat said never again. The sweetness wasn't worth the bad belly or the runs she went through in the end.